What's going on, guys? It's Hazard Stray here, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 17 Road to Glory series. Now, I want to say thank you for everyone that watched my first episode yesterday. It was gratefully appreciated for everyone that was able to watch it. Now, as we about to jump into some game footage, we come up against a 4-2-3-1-2 formation, and we come up against this really good French team. Now, I'm surprised. This is Division 10, and he has a Movember Lacazette and a full gold. Mostly everyone on the team is above 80 rated. Oh no, there was a guy who was 77 rated. But as it turns out, this guy wasn't really that good. He just had a lot of coins and had a good team to start off Division 10. Or you can use Division 9. I don't know how the divisions work. I think Division 10 or around that area, it's Division 10, 9, and 8. And then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then 2 and 1. But with all that being said, his team was much better than mine, so I decided to make some substitutions, bring on Lallana and bring on you for my star players coming off the bench. So I want to talk about this BPL season so far. I'm a Chelsea fan, and that 13-game winning streak was pretty good. We were able to get on top of the league and hold it for a good while. At this time of recording, Chelsea's in first, Liverpool second, Tottenham third, Man City fourth, Arsenal fifth, Man U sixth, and Everton seventh. Now, with the game that we lost to break the winning streak, we lost to Tottenham yesterday at this time of recording, and it was pretty hard to swallow that we lost, because we beat them early on the season to win 2-1. But last year, it was an awful season. The year before that, we won the league, and after that, we just fell off. We did awful. We finished around the 13th, 14th place. Was it 14th, 13th? I think it was around there last year. It was an awful season for us last year. And I think it's both, that it was the coach, Mourinho, at the time, and the players, because I think the players, after the Hazard injury and the Jose Mourinho and Eva confrontation, everything fell off from there, and all the players probably didn't want to play for Mourinho that anymore, and it just ended up pretty bad. But now with this season, all the top dogs are back in the top 7. Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City, Arsenal, Man U, and Everton. Last year, it was very surprising that we had Leicester win the league. Very surprising. And with Chelsea, my favorite team, Chelsea and Liverpool were even in the top 6. Not 7 or 8. Well, you can check if they're 8th. I don't remember right now. Now, as we get back into the gameplay, I just got a really good free kick with the Argentinian center mid that we came with in our starter pack, Costa. Yeah, he has a pretty good free kick stack, so. And he moved the wall, so then gave me a better opportunity to score. So I gave the through ball to Diouf, low crossbody, again, 4-1. Now back into I was talking about Chelsea. I follow Chelsea's fan base on Twitter and on Instagram, which you can follow. You can follow me later. Down the link below. But I followed them on Twitter and Instagram, and after we lost to Tottenham yesterday, after a 1 loss in the 13-game winning streak to a good team in Tottenham, we were talking about so much stuff about Marcos Alonso and Pedro, and it was kind of crazy when I was reading it, because 1 loss in 13 games, it's ridiculous. That's just my take on it, because from a Chelsea fan, of course. So, into the Champions League talk right now. Right now, coming up in February, I think it is, we have the round of 16 for the Champions League. Now, the people that are always most likely going to win, or always favorites to win, are Barca, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. they're always the favorites to win. And for this year, I think it could become true again. But Barca today didn't do as good. They had a lot of opportunities and they couldn't put them away. But maybe that's just form of them right now. Maybe when they get to Champions League, they can do very well again and get back into form. With Real Madrid, I don't really follow them that much, but I know that Cristiano Ronaldo, he'll do his thing, just like everyone else on their team. We know they will. And same thing as Bayern Munich. But some sleeper teams, that could be it. Well, this team isn't really a sleeper team. They made it to the Champions League finals with Real Madrid last year, and 2 years before that is Atletico. People put a lot of disrespect on them, or disrespect, sorry for that, disrespect on them for not being as flashy as other teams and not having all the big players besides Griezmann and Godin. But yeah, since they don't have big players and all that they can't be winning and all that. But they've proven everyone wrong. They made it to 2 Champions League finals in 3 years. Same as Real Madrid, because they played them, not beat them. They played them in 2 years ago and this following year or past year. And now, as we get into, or I'm about to tell you, the round of 16 for this year draw. So we have Man City versus Monaco, Real Madrid versus Napoli, Benfica versus Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich versus Arsenal, Porto versus Juventus, Bayern Leverkusen versus Atletico Madrid, PSG or Paris Saint-Germain versus Barca, and Sevilla versus Leicester. Now, out of those matches, the one I want to watch the most would probably be Bayern Munich versus Arsenal and Barca and PSG, and most likely Atletico versus Leverkusen. That could be a good game. And with the Sevilla versus Leicester game, Sevilla will most likely win that, because I think for like the past 3 years they've won the Europa League. Yes, for the past 3 years they won the Europa League, and they could make it far, but they could possibly run up into a Bayern Munich or a Atletico or Juventus, which then they're the underdogs again. And for the Barcelona PSG game, Barcelona is gonna win, most likely. They're the favorites to win at least. But PSG could give them a good run for the money. A good run for the money. So as you can see in this gameplay, Salah, or upcoming gameplay, Salah is actually really good. But it could be the opponents that come up against and the goalies that are in net, because this guy had a lone Ter Stegen with no chemistry linked into him. And so back into the Champions League draw, probably the biggest game of them all right now, or upcoming, is Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich are the favorites, but Arsenal don't really have anything to lose. Bayern Munich are gigantic favorites to win the game. Well, I wouldn't say gigantic, but big favorites, heavy favorites. But Arsenal aren't a bad team. They are consistently in top 4 for the league for like the past, I don't know, probably around 15 years. So, plus with that talk about Arsene Wenger leaving, I don't know why you would get rid of a guy that's always getting you top 4 every year. Maybe it's most likely it's because of the trophies that he's not getting. But he's always in the Champions League. And I don't understand why people are getting so upset. But I could see if I was in a Arsenal fan shoes right now. Now, as you can see on the screen right now, or what just happened, he tried finessing to the bottom right corner and it hits the post and bounced straight back into his player. And I was assuming that he accidentally pressed A and passed it off to the offside player, but it happened. So as you see what just happened to me as well, I had the ball with Salah, I passed it across the 18-yard box, and he shot it, and it fell back to my player, which is offside as well, which sucks, obviously. So I had the ball with Salah right there. I cut in, and I shot with him as well on his left foot, strong foot, to make it 3-0. And he's actually really good. It's probably because of the opponents I come up against. So as halftime just hit, I made some substitutions to bring on some players. Now, with the games I want to bring onto this channel, I want to bring games like Rocket League, Call of Duty, maybe... Oh, I do want to do some Madden and some NBA 2K17, and I want to do some WWE as well, because I like WWE. Now, as you saw right there, I got really lucky, and luckily it was Victor Wanyama, who doesn't have that great shooting. He shot a crossbody and hit the post. Now, as you see right here, I was about to score. I tried to pass it off, but then he rage quits because he knew I was about to score. Now, because of this win, we win the division title. We get 2,000 coins, and it was time to start buying some players to build a team before we can go into Division 9. It won't be a complete team, but it's gonna be a team for we can use for a little bit in the Division 9. But back into the games I want to bring on this channel, I want to bring Minecraft. Even though it seems to not be as popular as it was before or a few months ago, I still want to bring it on. But it all depends on what you guys want. The more people that want it and comment about it, I'm gonna say it's a higher chance that I might bring it, but I'm not gonna guarantee anything. And one other game I want to bring is Dragon Ball Universe 2. I already have the game and I really love it. I am a not gigantic fan of Dragon Ball, but I really love Dragon Ball, the whole franchise. I've been watching for about maybe 5 years or 4 years, and I really do love it. So from here on out, for a couple of minutes, I will show you guys who I buy and what I do with the players until the next gameplay pops up. So I'll see you guys then. Now, as we get back into the gameplay, we come up against a 4-4-2 team with Perez, Origi, Son, Wilshire, Zaka, Bertrand, Gabriel, Ivanovic, Alessandrini, Ruffier, and I do not know who the silver center back was. Now, with the up-and-coming Foot Champions Weekend League, which is tomorrow at the day of me recording this and commentating of it, I am not going to be trying to qualify yet because the team I have right now isn't as good as the teams that we probably be coming up against during the Foot Champs, because I know that if we play at least 5 games, we do get some rewards, and it'd be nice to be open them up. But the reason being that I'm not going to try is because we don't have enough resources yet for the Foot Champs, because once our players run out of contracts, I might have coins, but I'm most likely going to waste all of them on trying to put them on the players unless we try to sell them. But I don't think we're going to do that right now. We need to use them for a little bit longer. And with the healing cards as well, healing cards cost a lot right now. Ever since like injuries mattered in Ultimate Team, most of the important ones that happen often for healing cards shot up in price. So with that's why we're going to start doing the bronze plat method as soon as we get more coins and we have a stable team, for then we can just play games and play more games to get coins. So as you can see what just happened on the screen right there, I had the ball with Salah and I tried to finesse it far post on his left foot on that 16-yard box, but Ruffier saved it, and well, you got a corner out of it. But right here was such a crucial moment in the game. He could have made it 2-1 and maybe put the momentum, if there is any momentum, on his side. But luckily, since we signed a goalkeeper for now that can actually make good saves, he did well right there. Now, as right here, I passed it off to Salah, and I cut it back in to, I think that's Kalinic. Yeah, it was Kalinic, to finesse it top left corner to make it 3-0. Now, since Team of the Year is going to be starting on Monday, and I want to talk about, even though we don't have that much time left, I want to probably talk about who's possibly can make it. Messi and Ronaldo are always a shoo-in every year, but some question could be, should Griezmann or Neymar or Suarez make it? For me, Griezmann should make it. He made it to the Champions League finals of Atletico Madrid, and he made it to the Euros finals with France. Sadly, he missed out on both of them and lost, but he still made it there. With the midfielders, it's most of the time it's a toss-up, but Modric should make it, and Pogba is like on the ropes. Conte should make it as well, but he's not as heavy favorite to everyone else. And with the defenders, goalies, it's probably Neuer, Ramos. It should be Pepe in it. It really should, but he might not make it. But we'll see on Monday. Well, I would like to thank everyone for watching. If you can like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.